For most of modern history, global trade has flowed through a handful of narrow choke points: Suez, Malacca, Hormuz. But today, a new route is emerging, one that bypasses all of them, running straight across the top of the world.
The Arctic is melting faster than scientists predicted. And as the ice retreats, something else is moving in. China is pouring money into Arctic shipping routes. The question is simple, but unsettling. Is this about trade or about power?
What makes the Arctic different isn't just geography, it's transformation. Routes that were once frozen year-round are now navigable for months at a time. That changes the math of global logistics in ways few regions ever have.
Two routes dominate the discussion: the Northern Sea Route, hugging Russia's coastline, and the Transpolar Sea Route, cutting directly across the Arctic Ocean. Together, they can reduce travel between Asia and Europe by weeks.
China calls this vision the Polar Silk Road. Officially, it's framed as cooperation, science, and economic efficiency. But language matters. Silk roads have never been just about trade. They've always been about influence.
Beijing isn't experimenting, it's committing. Ice-class cargo fleets, advanced icebreakers, port access agreements, research stations across the Arctic. These aren't symbolic gestures. They are long-term assets.
Here's where strategic analysts start paying attention. Almost every piece of Arctic shipping infrastructure is dual use by nature. What supports commerce in peacetime can support military operations in crisis.
Arctic access reshapes naval logic. It offers faster movement between oceans, avoids traditional choke points, and complicates existing defense planning. Even limited presence can have outsized strategic impact.
But the Arctic isn't empty. Russia dominates much of the Northern Sea Route and treats it as sovereign space. China's ambitions therefore depend on partnership, tolerance, or future friction with Moscow.
Then there's the environment. Arctic conditions remain brutal and unpredictable. Ice shifts without warning. Infrastructure failures are costly. A single spill could cause irreversible damage in one of the world's most fragile ecosystems.
This is why Arctic dominance isn't inevitable. High costs, legal constraints, geopolitical rivalry, and environmental risk all limit how fast any power can move. The Arctic rewards patience, but punishes overreach.
The future could take two paths: one of coordination, shared rules, and managed competition, or one of militarization, contested access, and strategic escalation. What happens next depends on choices being made quietly today.
The Arctic won't decide global power this year or next. But over the coming decades, these frozen waters may quietly reshape how influence moves across the planet.
This is one of those stories worth watching early, because by the time the Arctic becomes a headline crisis, the strategic game will already be well underway. If you want to understand how today's quiet strategic moves shape tomorrow's global power, this channel is built for you. We don't chase headlines, we analyze the forces behind them. Subscribe so you don't miss what most people won't notice until it's too late.